All right, check out this old Allis Chalmers 4-wheel drive forklift. I don't know if you saw that video on the John Deere B. This is at the same place. So, well, Chris is going to talk about it for a second.
So this here is my dad's Allis Chalmers 644 articulated forklift. These were made back in the 80s. They made a loader variant and a forklift variant. It's a pretty unique piece. There's not much information on these online. This is the only one I know of its kind around, and hopefully going to get it to fire up today. It's been sitting about 10 years. When we had parked it, it had an issue with the rings and it had a serious amount of blow-by, so we just put it in here. As you can see by the oil puddle 10 foot behind it on the floor that more than likely there's probably another issue along the way somewhere that reason it got parked, but hopefully it'll fire up today and we can get it running.
So we got the truck pulled in here, see if those jumper cables will reach, and we'll see what we can't get done here.
Yeah. Just slide it back up here if we used to. Just throw it up there. This is bringing back some memories as a kid doing this exact operation right here. I would say just take
jumper cables on it, or
I think just take the freaking battery cables off and just run it right. It's a 3-cylinder. You should be able to fire with your truck. What's it, positive ground looks like? No, it's just regular ground.
So we're trying to figure out if it's 12 or 24. It looks like, yeah, our two positives are wired together. So that means it's 12 volts, 2 batteries in parallel. You get your batteries in series and it's 24, so. I say we just hook jumper cables up to it and see if it does anything.
Yeah, I think this is a neutral, or is it in road range or work range? Or is it seized range and it doesn't matter?
I guess let's do a quick walk around to this hot rod. So it's got a 3-cylinder, said it's a Perkins.
Yep, 3-cylinder Perkins.
Looks pretty decent. There's the oil check. We should probably check the oil.
Yeah.
And the coolant and stuff. You don't need oil. Tires are holding air. Yeah, this would be a pretty sweet unit for moving stuff around. Looks like the mast cylinder is leaking, but that's pretty typical for every forklift. Oh, someone's got their jakes going. See what happens? Oh,
I think everything's seized.
oh, we got lights.
Let's see. It's breaking.
All right. Hit it with some starting fluid
Yeah, I don't see
and just see what happens.
Oh, we should probably check the oil too. If there's any even in it.
And we could just let the truck charge the batteries for a minute here.
Oh yeah.
It's got oil in it.
Stick.
That's definitely some nice cold thick oil. Is this an electronic shutoff or?
I don't believe so. Should be manual. The fuel kill should be right here. Right here. See this right here? Andy. Right there should be it. I believe. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know which way's on and off.
I'd assume pulling it shuts it off.
Yeah.
And then it goes back. Do we have any fuel in it? No.
No, it was
That
there.
would've
It got
been.
moved to here.
So this is throttle.
That should be your throttle. I thought the throttle was on the side for some reason, but I guess that's it. Let me see. Pull that on that throttle. Yeah, it's moving it. That's it. So leave it, I don't know. I guess you could put it wide open to start it, and then we'll back it off immediately.
All right.
Smack that throttle right in when it lights. So
All right.
tell me when.
If it lights. All right. We got the booster pack engaged. See what happens.
Booster pack.
Then it shuts off. I got the jumper cables off the truck. We got this battery box, non-computer controlled, so should just be throwing amps right at it.
All right.
All right, give
Ready?
her a shot. Not enough, really.
I hear it on. It goes all the way up when you draw.
I don't think we don't have good connections. Try it.
You can see the amp gauge jump.
You put it on the truck too. Now we got the booster pack and the truck hooked up.
All right,
Give her a try.
So we determined that the batteries in it aren't any good, so we're just gonna steal them out of this dump truck here and use them.
Yeah, they weren't even pulling any charge from that battery charger, so
Hopefully this should fix some of that problem. The batteries are marked 2009, so the machine, and they look pretty new, so I would guess the machine has been sitting closer to 15 years than now. Just spray that there one time.
hose them one time. Oh, it's a full can still. I think our nuts might be frozen in the porch here.
Need the pry bar?
Or this just isn't loose enough. No, it should be
No,
good.
I think it's loose enough. I think the battery is all frozen right now.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh,
Mouse nest.
mouse nest.
I'll clean that out for you.
Yeah, look at that. We can clean out a mouse
Oh,
nest.
there's mouse on top of here too.
Borrowing.
What do I need? Just a half inch, yeah.
Half inch to hook it back up. That should work. So it's got screw-on posts here so we can hook it up and use a Group 31 battery. Pretty handy. Makes it a lot easier.
I think part of our problem too was that this screw-on was loose on the old battery.
The 2009 batteries were
think
not
the
helping
batteries-
any part of that.
Yeah. This one even has a handle on the top too. It's too fancy now.
Yeah, just stick one of them on. Screw the other one.
Yeah, all the other battery's gonna do is just draw it down. But we should be able to just set that there so it doesn't arc out. Leave the negative unhooked. That battery shouldn't do anything for us.
Oh yeah. We probably don't even need, well, we'll hook up, nah, just spin it over with that. Here, I'll do that, you do this.
All the throttle. I put too much ether in it. Gotta let
Yeah.
it clear out.
Gonna give it a second. Look at the smoke behind you.
How dare you? Alright, let's put the truck on it.
We gotta investigate what's going on with the fuel too.
Could crack some injectors. Where are they?
They're on this side. Other side. Should be right up next to the cover.
Could crack injectors or... Well, it looks like we got fuel leaking.
I think we might be down a hole.
Mm-hmm. I would assume pulling it out shuts it off.
Yeah, that would be like every other one. We could look on the pump on the Dozer. It's the same pump. Fuel is on right now.
So, yeah.
And then this should be fuel. Where is it?
Right there.
Right there. That should be fuel off,
Yeah.
I believe. I don't really remember.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
I say hook up the...
Drop and
Yeah.
eat through it and see if we can just clear the fog ourselves. Do we know if there's any fuel in it?
No, we should probably check that. Where's the fuel?
That's a good question.
This, or is this hydraulic?
No, it's probably fuel.
Think?
Yeah. I don't remember anything about this machine, to be honest with you. I drove it here.
Where's this go to? This goes right down to here. No, that's got to be hydraulic.
So where's fuel on? Maybe there's one on the other side. Is fuel here then? Or are they both hydraulic?
Those caps are exactly the same. Well, because there's hydraulic lines going into the other side.
Can't
Let's see if we
smell
can see a fuel line coming out of there.
That's what I'm gonna look for next.
There's a line that loops
It's behind the seat.
to the other side under the seat. Yeah, and then it comes up to this primary fuel filter here.
Okay, so where's the...
And then it goes across. No, it comes in here. That's the return that I just saw. It sucks it out of the tank. It sucks it out of the tank into this filter, through the pump, pushes it to this side, and then goes through this filter, and then to the pump, and then to the high pressure pump. And then the return just kind of goes through that. Yeah, it sends the return to this filter, and then whatever it can take from the return back to the pump, it does, and then whatever extra it sends back to the tank. That makes sense to me. I don't know, I could be wrong, but that'd be
Why
my...
don't we hook up this booster pack and spray it a little more and see if we can get it to go.
Well, let's see if we can crack...
You want to crack some injectors?
I'd crack a fuel line on that side and see if we can't manually pump this.
Okay.
And see if we're getting fuel up to the pump. I don't know that this fuel pump is working.
Is that black?
Yeah.
That's black.
I don't know if this fuel pump is working.
There's a good chance it's not.
So we think this right here is our fuel into the pump. So if we crack this, we should be getting fuel at least to the pump. It's not cold enough to gel fuel yet. So I wouldn't really worry about that. Coming out of there. Yeah. Here, let me crank on that.
Here, crank it over and I'll watch.
Well, I'll crank on that fuel pump just by hand.
Okay.
Is anything more coming out of there?
It's dripping. No, I don't see anything. Let me pull that line up a little bit.
Here, let me crank this.
Yeah.
See if you get anything more. Same as what it was. I mean, it doesn't feel like that fuel pump is doing much.
That's why I kind of want to just take this line out and just see. Because now you got fuel dripping. Fuel does not look very clear.
Yeah, that looks like kind of watery to me.
It shouldn't have any water. It's been sitting here the whole time.
I mean, I can't pull that line.
I wouldn't worry about it. Just spray it with some, or just hit it one time. tighten that line back up, crack it in an injector, and see. Pick one.
I wouldn't completely check this off the list yet, but if we're getting fuel out of an injector, then should be able to see fuel.
That should be loose enough. Crank it over.
Throttle's out, fuel shutoff is in.
Got fuel.
Tighten it back up.
So that brings us back to the previous thought of low compression.
Just keep cranking on it with starting fluid and
See if we can get it to fire through.
Now we know, though, that we got fuel.
Get a starter brake.
Almost. Look at this shit. Look at this shit coming out of the muffler. Too easy. Did we check the air filter?
No!
Absolutely not. Does it have hydraulic oil?
I don't know. Let's take it for a drive.
Probably not. Oh, there's definitely not hydraulic. Oh! Oh!
We got it. Let's bring her out. We gotta go for a ride.
Forks move, yeah. Here, take the jumper cables off. Oh, look at the blow-by.
Oh, the blow-by is real.
The blow-by. Okay, so just turning the throttle all the way down shuts it off.
The struggle is real with this thing. Holy shit.
Let's move all of our
This thing is.
garbage
Why
out
don't
of
we
the
just
way.
take all the tools, put it all back, and then we'll just start it on that battery, and then I'm gonna, I guess, drive it out of here.
Yeah. Hydraulic oil is right at the perfect level, right in the middle, so that should be all set. Got everything moved out of here. Got some motor oil on the way, and we should check the coolant too. The hydraulic is right up to level.
Okay. That's good then. I guess I'm just gonna grab a glove and put these bottles in. I'm probably gonna put both in. I think it'll burn by the time we put it back in here.
Oh, coolant is right up to level and it's nice and green too.
Yeah. This thing's like brand new.
Oh yeah, this is ready to go onto a job.
Send it out. Oh, the blow-by is real. You know it's real when it's coming out the top of the motor and the motor is off. You don't need to worry about that.
That's just the extra horsepower there coming out of the top. Oh, that's good.
You're good?
Stop wherever you're at now.
Okay. Halfway through another quart.
Yeah. Well, we might need to put some in the dozer.
The Dozer doesn't use any oil. It should be up to level. I ran this thing 2 years ago too.
All right.
But yeah, it's pretty new. All right, let's try and seal some of the blow-by back in the motor.
Yeah, that is extra horsepower.
I don't want to sit on this hot rod and start it.
It's keeping the forks in the air.
Yeah, the seal isn't bad on that. All right, we ready to go?
Yeah.
All right.
there's more smoke coming from the blow-by than the exhaust.
Yeah.
That's fine though. It reaches pretty high up there.
Oh yeah. Should we risk it and take it for a lap? Yeah.
Is that high range? High range?
Yeah.
It's ready to work.
Feeling good. So to run one of these, you got reverse there.
Oh, we got road gear.
And your forwards there, road gear, and then your stick. That's it. That's all you need.
Oh, it's a speed demon.
Oh yeah. This thing's ready to go back on the job site.
Well, we're hoping to send this out to Pennsylvania at some point to get the motor rebuilt and get the hydros looked at. And other than that, I mean, this thing's pretty good. I don't know what happened all here when we parked it, but didn't seem to be an issue today. Nothing
from a different machine.
There was only 2 machines here, and this is the one that's been here the most. The Ditch Witch is the other one, and it comes out quite a bit. So, all right, I guess on to the next project now. Want me to introduce this thing too? Here.
Two crankages in one.
Yeah, so this here is a Massey Ferguson Dozer. Again, another piece that's pretty old. Guessing it's from somewhere in the 80s. This dozer we used to grade out building job sites with. It's a pretty nice dozer. I mean, it'll fire right up. There shouldn't be anything wrong with it. We're just gonna put a battery in and check it. It's been sitting about 2 to 3 years. I think I had it out last 2 or 3 winters ago to grade out some ditches. So gonna try and fire it up today and use it, and hopefully it should be good.
Mint. Gotta get battery swapped over from that one.
You want to put that other Group 31 back in it, or just leave it up on the machine somewhere, probably.
What
The one's in your truck that's junk.
Yeah, we could just leave it on the machine. Look at the trail of oil. Oh, it leads right back to the minty old forklift. And then
Gets better.
Look at the puddle from the blow-by tube. You don't need to worry about that. This thing's ready to go out on a job.
I think so. This dozer's about to be ready to go out on the job
Oh,
too.
yeah. We're gonna have the whole works going on here in a second. All right, got this battery out. Gonna throw it in.
I gotta tighten these tracks.
Throw it in
one
this
should be
machine.
okay to go out today, but I don't.
First step, let's check the oil. We should probably check the fuel too, and
Yeah, fuel for sure. Yeah, could use a little
low.
bit.
Could put the rest of that quart in it
Yep. 3-cylinder Perkins from about the same time.
on the forklift there.
Coolant's good. Up to the top, nice and green.
It's even green. How much of this are we gonna spill?
Probably all of it.
Dust control.
Yeah, you don't have to worry
Shine
about
that flashlight over here one time.
that. Fuel cap is also struggling here. In
What
fact,
is going on?
It fell apart. Oh yeah, we got about half a tank. That should be enough to get us through.
It's even green fuel. Just add battery and crank.
Oh, let's check the hydraulic fluid too.
Where's that one? Back
Should be on the
here.
somewhere.
That was pretty much my strategy yesterday when I went. I just kind of splurged.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a sight glass or anything. I don't know anything about this system. It had enough last time I used it. It doesn't leak anything. It shouldn't be fine.
Might be a dipstick. It feels like there's a dipstick on here. No, there's not. I can't see
Do I need more?
in there.
Let me take those bolts off.
No, I don't want to mess with that.
Okay, why don't we start it up and just see if it works? Doesn't have enough hydraulics and won't move.
Yeah, let's put
Oh, it might be on the floor actually, now that I think about it. Some of these Masseys had dipsticks that were like right here.
this is definitely the hydraulic tank.
Yeah.
And I definitely don't see any sight glass on it. So,
You know,
no, we're definitely not going to read the manual.
let's run it.
Are you sure this isn't?
It'll fire. Let's run it. I'm just gonna put this up on the forklift.
Are we going to put the battery
No, we're
hold
not.
down on it?
No, we're just gonna set it
Oh,
up.
absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Why would we ever do that?
Here, carry that battery over here one time. Positive over there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's rubber here. It'll be fine.
That's safe.
Put the seat back together real quick.
Put it in neutral.
And
Alright.
just bump it and see.
Yeah, it should just go right away.
Is that guy frozen?
Oh, light is struggling. I got it. Ready?
See what happens.
Brand new.
Like it was running yesterday. That's really nice. We should see if there's a, pop this cover off and see if there's a grease fitting in there.
Probably can grease it if there is.
Oh, this chain is shot. This track chain is shot.
This one?
I think it might just be that the chain is so worn out. Look at there's nothing left of those bushings.
They're fine. You got another couple hundred hours out of it.
Yeah.
I'd say we just run it.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. Put it in some dirt, it'll be fine. Let it warm up a minute.
Let me push a pass or two with it.
First time running a Dozer. It's definitely low on hydraulic. It doesn't want to lift the blade fast.
Yeah.
We should throw some hydraulic in it before we park it.
Yeah, we'll do it.
That's how you clean out the tracks right there.
And we got everything put back away. That's it for this production for now. So stay tuned for the next one, and thanks for watching.